Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Margaret coming to you again with another video. So today, Sunday already, Sunday afternoon. My goodness, the weeks went so quickly that today is another week ending and beginning. Yes, folks, so we're here in Canada and we're still waiting for the summer. It's been raining a lot. Rain couple days, sunshine 2 days, and they're taking their turns. So we're waiting for the sunlight so that we can do our gardening. Yes, folks, we want to do, I particularly want to put in some veggies. I got some little patches in the kitchen because it's cold outside, so I can't plant anything out there right now until the sun comes up permanently. So they're in the kitchen. They're in the kitchen growing a little bit until they get a little bit stronger. I can put them out. Yes, folks. So that's what I'm doing here. It's a big change from the winter. And we're out and about almost every day as much as we can. Whatever little sunlight we can get, we go out and get it. Yes, folks, nothing much to report. I'm here, still kicking. And I hope that you all are okay down there in Jamaica, in the States, wherever you are. Yes, folks, we're all here enjoying the nice warm weather. Even though it rains sometimes, it's still a little mild. It's still okay. We don't have to wear the heavy coats. We don't need the heavy coats and boots right now. So these are the days that it's good for traveling. Yes, folks, I'm here watching some videos on YouTube, on the TV. And so what I do, I use my tablet to thumbs up the videos after I watch them. But it's much better to watch them on the TV. And it's always good, folks, to have a couple devices that you can watch all these things on. Right now I have two devices going. I have the telephone, the mobile phone, and I have the tablet that I do some videos on. Yes, folks. So this is how it goes. Otherwise, we will never be able to get around to all of the content creators' work. Yes, folks. It's good to have double devices so we can watch and thumbs up the videos. That is what needed, because people are always complaining about their videos are not being thumbs up. So this is why, folks, when it's watched on TV, I don't see, or I don't know how to thumbs up anything on the TV. So that's why I use the tablet after I watch on the TV. So nothing much to report, as I said, but I'm just touching base to see and to hear how everyone is doing. Now, I was watching the news, a little bit of news on my tablet last night, and it said that they were reporting that they found a bear, a black bear. I don't know if it was a baby one, but it didn't look too vicious. So it must have been a baby one. But you know how big the black bears are. And this black bear broke into a nursing home, smashed the window, because these bears are very strong, smashed the window and went into one of the resident room. In their bed, they found the bear in someone's bed, and somehow they were managed to get him out, him or her out, by giving it some sweets. A little, I thought it looked like a Rice cripses square. You know, that is sweet with the melted mushrooms. Everybody liked it. So the bear seemed to love it. It's something that he or she probably never get. So was delighted to get that treat. So that's what the lady in charge, and she was on duty, used to get the bear out of the place. So they called the authorities, and the bear was led out into a trap and was out of the nursing home. It was quite an excitement there. But thank God nobody got hurt. It must have God Himself that saved those people, especially the one that was in the room when this bear went into the bed. So the bear looks tired. I don't know what it was doing all day long, and find itself hungry and tired and broke into the nursing home through the window. But really, those windows need to be protected better. You know, there was no bar on the window. It must have been an old building, because most of the buildings have some kind of a protection on the windows these days. But this only had a glass window there, and the bear managed to break it and went in. So this is what's happening these days, folks, with these wild animals. Because their habitats have been taken away from them, they seem to have run out of places to stay. So they're wandering the streets, into people's backyard, on people's porch, and looking for food and looking for place to stay. Yeah, that's what's happening. They find them on the street outside there early in the morning. I heard that there are moose on the road and all kind of animals on the road. Even in Canada here, they're building up all those outwards properties and leave the bears and the animals homeless. So it's not only humans that are getting homeless these days, but the animals that usually live in those bushy, foresty areas are being left homeless because of all the developments, buildings going up every turn, and the more they go up, the more the prices are increasing. Yes, folks, we can't even afford to buy anything anywhere these days. Prices are sky high. I was looking at a real estate website Friday night, and I saw where there are some apartments. Looks like the hotels, the large hotels in Jamaica probably are not doing too much business these days. So looks like they're selling out their units. The apartment units are being sold. But folks, it's ridiculous. The prices that I see, hundred and something $1 million, you know, for some of the fancy ones. And the cheaper ones I see something like 22 and $29 million for one apartment. Yes, folks. So it's getting ridiculous. Now, who can afford to buy those? How much $1 million for one apartment? And it's cheaper to just buy your piece of land and build your little 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom place, because the prices are getting out of control. The government should put some kind of a restriction on them that you know, that they sell the places more reasonable, more affordable, that people can buy. So I don't know who they're opening up these markets for, but I'm telling you, even the foreigners cannot afford these prices that they're putting on these places. Because if a foreigner have a house and they are selling it for even maybe 500,000 or something like that, they still cannot buy a place down in Jamaica. At the rate that it's going now, they can still sell their property abroad and not being able to afford a little apartment down there, especially in the North Coast area, Ocho Rios and Runaway Bay, those hotels, those big old mansion hotels that were built in the 70s. I guess they're not occupied because of the Airbnbs that are all over the place and are much cheaper, even a quarter of that price that the big hotels are charging. So they have sold themselves out. They've priced themselves out that nobody's probably using them too much nowadays. So they have no other choice but to start to sell out their units. Yes, folks. So that's what I noticed. I didn't even realize that that was going on until I went on the website and I saw so many are up for sale all over the North Coast. Not too much in Kingston, but in the North Coast. So that's what's going on these days, folks. Real estate property is really getting out of control. pretty soon lots of us are going to be homeless because we cannot afford these prices. The developers are hiking up their prices, and everyone is hiking up their prices. So I don't know what's going to take place. I don't know what's going to happen, folks. So just little things I come to share. It's not much, but just to give you an update of what I saw going on. Yes, folks. So that's it for now. Hope you have a wonderful day. Stay blessed, stay alert, stay on top of the happenings that's going on, and so that you can make your move and make your plans of what to do next. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to try to do this, folks. It's a new thing that I bought, but it's probably not even working. I have to get a timer. I have to get a timer to time this thing.